Hello guys, Absolute Duelist here, coming at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Live match. And in today's match, we are going to be going with an interesting match, pretty much. It's Scareclaw versus Kashtira, a deck that I honestly didn't expect to see during the finals of my locals, because this is the finals of my locals. It's Kashtira versus Scareclaw, and in all honesty, I didn't expect this. It's an interesting deck, especially seeing as it's not really super meta competitive right now, and it's cool to see it. But anyway, the Kashtira player is going first, who is me, and I've gone ahead and used Enchantress to get the Rather Messiah and Pot of Prosperity to get a card. We're now activating the field spell to get our Unicorn to go into our one card combo for Kashtira, and we're going to activate the Rather Messiah to go ahead and grab us the token and the Faithful Adventure. We're then going to go ahead and start playing using Theosis on our Unicorn to go ahead and special summon a Fenrir from the deck. Fenrir is going to then get to trigger the Fateful Adventure because it was summoned, and we get the Equip spell, which is a very, very good card, just being able to compulse stuff every turn. We special Griffin Rider because, surprisingly, we drew it in our opening hand, and we use Unicorn to get Birth and Fenrir to get our Rise Heart. So pretty much we have everything we need to actually be able to play the game. We then make Shangri-La, and we special summon Rise Heart, banishing one card from our deck. Yeah, we go ahead and banish one Kashtira card from our deck, probably the Big Bang, and it looks like it was the Big Bang. It was the Big Bang, and we're going to go ahead and banish top 3 cards of our opponent's deck and start locking our opponent's zones. So, we go ahead and banish those, special summon the Unicorn with the Big Bang, stealing a monster zone, and we're going to continue from here, probably, just seeing what the right line of play is. Will we take something from the extra deck? We are going to overlay these two, okay? And we make the Mind Hacker. So we're going to get to go into our opponent's extra deck, steal a card. Not sure what we're going to get to go ahead and steal yet, but we shall indeed find out. What would be the best choice? Like, in Scareclaw, like, the best monster is their literally triple link monster that says all monsters go to defense mode. So it's interesting to kind of think about what would the best card to actually hit here is. And we hit that random card because we didn't see it face down. So we go ahead and take another zone, and then we Mind Hacker, banishing more cards from our opponent's deck. And oh, we didn't take a zone. That's not good. And we go ahead and make the Rise Heart and pass. So we did make a slight misplay there. We didn't go ahead and steal another zone when we banished the cards at the top of the opponent's deck. But we are going to go ahead and use our Fateful Adventure there to go ahead and grab the Illegal Knight, so we have a double compulse. So we're pretty much ending on a very strong board. We're ending on Omni Negate, double compulse in hand. We get the Rise Heart, and we also have more zone lock potentials too. So let's see what the opponent's going to draw. It seems like I just noticed that I missed that. So standby phase, we're going to use the Shangri-La to special summon a Fenrir, and then he's going to start playing. So he goes ahead and special summons his own Fenrir. Okay, so he's playing Kashtira Fenrir, Kashtira Scareclaw, which is actually kind of interesting, but like, how much of the actual Kashtira deck he's playing? So he's also playing the Scareclaw Kashtira, adding that to hand with the Fenrir, and we go ahead and choose to banish his Fenrir face down. Okay, and we steal another zone. Mind Hacker's going to go ahead and banish cards from the top of his deck, probably? No, we're not going to use it to banish cards from the top of their deck. But we are going to go ahead and use the Rise Heart to go ahead and equip because it's a mandatory. He goes ahead and summons his Scareclaw Bellone and turns it into his Scareclaw Link 1, the Light Heart, which should get him the field spell. So it looks like I'm just thinking if I want to go ahead and prevent him from getting the field spell right now, because him having the field spell gives him more cards to his hand, and that could just be a very bad thing for us. So we choose to Ash that. Then the Rise Heart triggers, putting a Garura under it. And he's going to go ahead and special summon the Scareclaw Right Heart, which allows him to go ahead and search a Scareclaw spell or trap, I believe. We're going to go ahead and Omni Negate that, and it looks like he's just going to scoop there, and we're going to go into Game 2. So let's see what Game 2's like. So, going into Game 2, I believe this game the Scareclaw player is actually going to be going first, so we'll get to see what they're actually capable of doing. So, let's go ahead and see how this game works. So he's going to banish his own Enchantress. So he's on Scareclaw, Kashtira, Kashtira Adventure. Like, he's on everything. So he goes ahead and uses that, grabs the Faithful Adventure, and also showed off his Equip spell. And I'm hoping to see a lot better, because Game 1 wasn't that great. It was pretty much just showing that Kashtira just stopped every play he had. So let's see what he can actually do. So he's going to go ahead and normal summon his his Scareclaw, to go ahead and summon the Link monster, to go ahead and add the field spell from the deck to hand. So he's going ahead and grab the field spell. It looks like he's going to use the Faithful Avenger here, which is going to allow him to search the Griffin Rider, and he's going to special summon the Griffin Rider onto the field and equip the equip spell onto the token after sending it to the graveyard with Faithful Avenger. He then uses the field spell to go ahead and search the Reichheart again, and he's going to special Reichheart, which will allow him to search his, well, any of his spell or traps, and he adds the trap card, which I believe is a negate. I can't remember exactly. I'm not too well versed in the Scareclaw deck, but I believe that card is a negate, so that's pretty good, having a negate there. And he's just currently thinking what he's going to do. Like, he could probably go a bit further, seeing his hand. He's going to special summon his Bellone, and he's going to summon his Link Free, so all cards will now go to defense mode, and I believe it's unaffected by defense mode monsters as well. He special summons the Bellone back and uses with the Link monster, which will allow him to also search a Scareclaw monster, because the Link monster is actually really strong. It turns everything to defense, unaffected by defense position effects, and it's like a monster reborn for the deck as well, which adds a card. So he's going to go ahead and activate the trap card, which I believe he has to send to graveyard from field to get its effect. We're going to go ahead and use Imperm, attempting to target the Griffin Rider, and then we're going to evenly matched. So he's going to go ahead and stop that, and then we evenly matched again, making him lose everything but the token. So pretty much double evenly matched, but will I have anything else to continue on the game? Because, like, double evenly matched Imperm, like, we have 3 cards at hand. And we have Unicorn, so we're going to go into a full Kashtira combo. But we also have the Terraforming, so we're going to... He used Droll and Lockbird. Oh, no. So we go ahead and add the field spell of Terraforming, and we can't go further because Droll and Lockbird, and we already special summoned the... Unicorn, and we went ahead and banished one of his Link monsters from the extra Link ones. Oh god, this is not looking good for us. So we just have to pass here. Hope he can't do anything. So he's going to summon another one of his Scareclaw monsters. He special summons the Link one. The Link one's going to go ahead and get in the field spell again. And we're going to go ahead and look at his extra deck and take something out of it. What would be the best card to take out, though? Like, there's a lot of different cards in there. Like, potentially, like, he's already got his Link 1, we banished another card face down. If I remember correct, I think it was a Link 3. So, yeah, he's going to go ahead and use the Field Spell. Field Spell's going to go ahead and grab him something. What's he going to grab, though? What's the best play to add? Like, I honestly don't know too much. Like, I know all of the little ones have, like, different effects while under the Link monster. So he adds Visa Starfrost. Okay. Special summons Visa Starfrost by destroying the Link, and then the Link can actually summon itself back because he controls a Starfrost. He's going to make Baron de Fleur there. That is very strong, but he summons it in defense mode. And he summons Kashtira Scareclaw now. And he special summons his Reichheart again, which will go ahead and get him the Scareclaw Arrival, I believe that is, which I believe is a monster reborn for the deck. So he links Link 3, sorry, into the big guy, and then he's going to go ahead and special summon and add from the deck and special summon that, use the monster reborn and just attack for game because he's got the defense position to attack and he can attack multiple times because of one of the little guys as well, I believe. So yeah, Scareclaw just showing even under double evenly matched, yeah, he ain't got a lot to deal with. Anyway, let's go into game 3 now and see how that game's going to go. So, we're going into game 3. Now, if I remember correctly, I did go first during this game. So, we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, we don't just draw full combo or he has no interaction for it whatsoever. So, we're going to banish 6. He does go ahead and use Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. We activate the field spell. That's going to get us Unicorn. Does he have Droll and Lockbird again? That would honestly really suck. Okay, so we use Unicorn. Unicorn is special summon. We're going to use Rite of Aramis again. Just standard plays for the Adventure Kashtira deck. And we're just going to see what he does. So we go ahead and activate Faithful Avenger by placing it with the Rite of Aramis. Okay. And it looks like we're just thinking of what the correct play is. So we special summon Riseheart and then trigger the Faithful Adventure. Okay, that's pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and use the Faithful Adventure to add and then discard the Dracoback and then equip it to the token. And then we're probably going to special summon the Dracoback Rider. So we special summon the Dracoback, then we're going to go ahead and use Unicorn to go ahead and add Theosis, and we're going to use Theosis to special summon Fenrir. Fenrir is going to grab us the Telemans Kashtira. Okay. Alright, so we add that to hand. Overlay those two, special summon the Shangri-La. Go ahead and use Riseheart's effect. Banishing the top 3, and we banish Big Bang again to go ahead and special summon under our Shangri-La, which is good. Okay. And we're going to start taking zones from the opponent now. So we take the monster zone. And then we're going to special summon. Okay, we summon the unicorn just in case he has another effect in hand that is a monster. We're then going to turn this into an Arise Heart. Okay. We're going to special summon the Tearlaman's Kashtira. Special summon that. Alright. Going ahead and equipping stuff and also using Theos to add the Big Bang back to hand. Banishing... Oh, it looks like he's scooping there? No, we milled the top 3 cards of our opponent's deck. We banished the top 3 cards. I was a bit like, what is he doing? Just revealing the top 3. But yeah, that's what Tearlaman Kashtira does. It does mill the top 3 cards. So we're going to go ahead and turn this into a Mind Hacker now. We're going to use the Mind Hacker. Banishing the material. Taking something out of our opponent's extra deck. I'm not too sure what it could be. Looks like we took a Link monster. And then we use Shangri-La. And we use a Rise Heart to equip. And we banish 4 from our opponent's deck. And then Shangri-La is going to take another zone. And we're going to put Theosis under. We take another zone. Okay. We set 1. And then pass turn. Okay, so we've taken 3 zones. We've got the Shangri-La, which is going to summon probably a Fenrir. Yeah, summons a Fenrir. And let's see if he can break this board. Like, if he's got any way to break it. So he uses Enchantress's effect. Enchantress will grab him Right of Aramusir. Alright. Like, it's interesting to see where we're going to go here. We choose to take an Ash Blossom out of his banished pile because why not? We go ahead and he goes ahead and uses the Right of Aramusir to attempt to summon the token. Okay. So places the Faithful Adventure, summons the token. We're going to use the Arise Heart, which is going to banish the Faithful Adventure face down. Then we're going to use Shangri-La, taking his last monster zone, and banishing, I think it's 9 cards from the top of his deck at this point. So that's 9. Okay, so he's got no monster zones left, only has the Adventure token. Okay, and the Arise Heart's going to go ahead and equip a Theosis again. And he's going to turn the token into a Link Spider. Use Reinforcements of the Army, adding the Right Heart. Okay. Pretty good. Where's this going to go, though? So we go ahead and get another material under him. He goes ahead and uses the Field Spell now. Field Spell's going to grab him any Scareclaw monster. Or, Visa Starfrost. Okay. We still have the Fenrir effect as well. And we have the Griffin negate with a set, which is probably Big Bang. So it looks like we're going to go ahead and negate. And we're going to go equip. Oh no! What I think happened there actually was he used the Field Spell to pop. Because the Field Spell... So he's popped the Griffin Rider with the Field Spell. And the Field Spell has the ability to destroy things when there's, I believe, 3 or more monsters in defense mode. So that's actually kind of interesting to see that. And it looks like at that point he just scoops anyway, but that was a really, really good game. Like, the Scareclaw player got to show what he could do. He made a massive comeback after a double evenly matched, and yes, even though I won with Kashtira, it was actually kind of cool to see Scareclaw try to fight back. Like, the deck clearly does have ways to fight back, but with Kashtira just stealing all of his zones, he just didn't really have a lot of ways to play the game. So yeah, that was the match, guys. I hope you did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Absolute Duelist signing out, and yeah, it's cool to see what Scareclaw can actually do, because I don't know the deck too much, but I might actually try it myself after seeing this match. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Later.